Welcome to Haunted Horizons GhostCast, where your hosts, Alison Oborn and Cag Allwood, will share their experiences in some of the most terrifying and haunted locations in Australia and overseas. So turn the lights off, relax, and enjoy.
My hat's now white instead of pink.
Ah, yeah. But that looks snowy.
I've got a snow head. Okay.
You're a snowhead.
Well, at least you look Christmassy, which is more than I do.
My black hat looks like it's got dandruff.
Look, but it does, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Good morning, Cag.
I'm just peed off because you didn't tell me to bring a Christmas t-shirt. You got earrings in.
I got my Christmas earrings.
You didn't tell me. I've got the freaking shirt on.
I got my Christmas t-shirt on.
Bitch.
And Karen?
Karen,
wow.
Can I just have a coffee?
Wow.
Good job I've got a coffee in my hand.
Where did that
My hand
come
wasn't
from?
free.
Hello, Cag. Merry Christmas.
And a Merry Christmas to you
Well,
also.
it is nearly, because we're doing this before Christmas. But by the time they see it,
it will be Christmas.
it's only...
It'll probably
how
be
many
actually,
days is it?
It'll probably be Easter by the time they see this one.
It's 8 days. 8 days to Christmas. So...
8?
8? Yes, it's 8 days to Christmas.
How come it's 8?
What do you mean, how come it's
It's a
8?
week on Wednesday.
That would
It's
be...
a week
that
tomorrow.
would be 8, Cag.
No.
7 days in a week.
Oh, yeah. 7.5 days. I can't.
That's my line, Cag. That's usually what I do.
Look, I have been here how long? I've been here 2 hours and I have lost the will to live completely with the things I've had to deal with, all right? This is the only person that can gift her guides vouchers from the wrong company, then cancel them, then email to say, actually, no, I want them, and then they were cancelled and then had to re-gift.
Because I've given them out already.
Yeah.
So I gave all my guides a lovely gift for Red... I'll say it was Redbubble that I gave the gifts for.
It wasn't meant to be Redbubble, though,
No,
was
it wasn't. It was meant to be Red Balloon. I bought them. I bought all these vouchers for all the staff, and then I thought... And then I saw the website and I thought, why can't they do experiences like tours? And then realised what I actually meant to do was get tours from Redbubble. No, Red Balloon.
Red Balloon. And you booked Redbubble.
Yeah.
So then you panicked.
I panicked.
You messaged me and went, oh my God, I've just done it wrong. And then
I'm
by
devastated.
in the short time that it took me to reply and say, actually, Redbubble's probably better because there's more choice, you were then sent an email to cancel it.
Yeah. And nobody responded. So I knew they wouldn't see it till Monday, so I gave the gifts out anyway because I did an email after it saying, don't worry, I'll keep them. And then gave the gifts out and then got a call from my guide this morning. Love you, Karen. Just even before I saw the call come through and I went, your voucher doesn't work, does it? So there you go. That's living with Alison.
Yeah. You see, I was the only one that used the voucher because there was a 60% off day.
You used it so quickly that they couldn't cancel yours.
Couldn't cancel mine. There was a 60% off day. So I actually used mine, and in fact, mine is actually on its way. Well, some of it's on its way.
Yeah, you got him very quick.
I did. I wasn't going to hang around.
Anyway, enough about gift giving that is like gift giving that isn't.
Yeah, this is not Haunted Horizons unless something goes wrong with your gift.
Exactly. And then I sent one of the guys a new gift voucher, even though he got an updated gift voucher anyway, and it was meant for a different guide. So he ended up with 2,
and then one guide ended up with none.
One
so
guide,
then
up to the world at ADHD. And do you know what Cag says to me quite often? She goes, "But we all do that." And I'm thinking, one morning she has seen me lose my mug because I took my mug to put it on the bench for her to make me a coffee, and it never got that far.
Made it to the dining table, which is like, really?
It was like hunt the mug.
Was halfway.
Where could I have put the mug?
It's
what
just
else have I done
been
this morning?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to go back to it because it's too traumatizing.
That was only in an hour. We should have done it actually after the winery. That could have been a fun one.
Oh, we could have done.
It's not too late. Could be fun.
Yeah, should we? Okay.
Smile. Oh, it's video.
And
We're back. Kate's got wine, I've got water.
Oh, you liar!
Oh.
Liar, pants on
Water.
fire.
Look how pale that is.
It's not. You can see there's a
Where?
slight tinge to it.
I'm having a drink of water.
That's not water. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. Before you drink it, put it against this one. This is water. Put it against it. Put it against it just to show everybody what colour it is. Come on, put it against it. That's got a slight tinge to it.
No, it hasn't. Look, it's the
It
same
has.
colour.
It's not the same
If I
colour.
put this next to my thing, there.
It's still a different colour,
It's
look.
not.
It's not. It's a different... You just get off my water.
Okay, comment below.
If you think she's
Is that
drinking.
the same colour?
I've got what's left over from the wine we were drinking.
We needed to go to the second office, didn't we?
Well, yeah, we had a staff meeting to ourselves to do.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas.
And where were we? People always so
We hadn't
quickly.
even started, did we?
Oh, we did. We started. We're
We
about a
did.
minute or two in.
And then we thought,
Then we thought we needed, what was it? Creativity.
yeah,
We needed a creative space.
we did.
That's a big word, isn't it? Creative space.
Mm-hmm.
To continue with this podcast.
Yeah,
Because it's a Christmas one.
exactly. We got lots of thought. got to
Everybody's
go
probably
behind it.
turned off by now. Anyway.
So,
Here
shall
we
we
are.
start? Oh, my hair's sticking out there. Look.
Oh, so it's mine.
I'm getting it done Thursday. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Oh, okay. I've got my earrings because I look Christmassy. I'm like sun.
Somebody didn't send the memo. But say.
Anyway, what we're going to do with our Christmas one, we normally do two, don't we? We usually do a Christmas one, and then we do a part two, which is a New Year one.
Mm.
So we do Christmas local, and then we go to the New Year as being the international, what we've
Yeah.
done this year. But unfortunately, this year sucked.
This year.
We're allowed to
has
say that
been-
on...
I think it's very polite for this year.
it is. Could have said something a lot worse.
This year needs lots of names that can't be repeated on Facebook.
So it's kind of inhibited what we could do. I'm coming out with some big words today.
You
And I'm
are.
actually saying them, have you noticed? Maybe this is what I need.
Maybe you do.
Maybe.
Maybe you needed that this morning when I first got here, because far out.
It helps with thinking. Self-medication.
Yeah.
Self-medication, it's called.
That's it.
So we're just going to enroll it all into one. If we go over...
Enroll it into what?
Yeah, enroll it.
Not roll it all into
Well,
one.
we'll roll it as well.
Enroll when you
I'm going to
join
enroll
some-
it.
Okay. Right.
I'm going to enroll it into our...
We're going to enroll it.
We're going to enroll it all into one podcast.
Yeah,
And if it doesn't behave, we'll unenroll it.
exactly.
Yeah. Make it go and sit in the corner.
Until it behaves.
Like 2024.
Exactly.
Sit in that corner. So anyway, where should we start? Let's start local like we normally
Okay,
do. Let's
fine.
how did the year let's do the year, Cag.
Okay.
All right, how did the year start?
Shit.
It did.
There's no other word. Shit.
If your year started shit,
Comment below.
comment below.
Yeah.
Mine started 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah.
So that's technically 2023.
Mm.
But it barreled into 2024 because New Year's Day, 1st of January, Michael ended up in hospital.
He did.
We were at a do at my son's, and then he said, I think you better go to hospital. And off we went. And that's where he stayed for a week
Mm.
due to cancer of the bladder.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did yours go? Because I found out about his cancer 2 days before Christmas.
I think it was the day before Christmas. Or was it the day after?
It was the day before Christmas Eve because I had to go and get Rebecca
Yeah.
that day.
My
Beck.
son had been told there was something on one of his kidneys.
When did you find out what that was, Cag?
When he was operated. Well, actually, he went for he had the scan,
Yeah.
and they went and they said it was a big mass. They didn't know what it was. Never seen that sort of thing in somebody who was 30.
No.
Massive thing, size of a tennis ball.
And you found that out the day after I found out about Michael.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So when was Michael operated on?
Michael was I can't remember now.
Well, sometime in January, wasn't it? Yeah. And how many days later was Tom's?
And then 2 days later.
2 days later.
Yeah, 2 days later. Your son was operated on for cancer.
He was. Yeah. So he had this
What a
massive
weird little
tumour.
world.
Yeah.
Eh? Two besties joined at the hip.
Mm-hmm.
Day in between for a loved one with cancer, and 2 days in between for their operation. And how weird was that? Because the day my husband, I went up for a walk, and a big wedge-tailed eagle flew past me. I haven't seen one in years, and usually I see wedge-tailed eagles when I. It's really weird. I've talked about it in my earlier podcast about me, because it's all about me.
Of course.
But if you go back, I think it's Chasing Shadows.
Yeah.
Part 2, I think I talk about the eagles. Always had eagles doing weird things when I need something. And I had a big eagle go past while I was sitting up on doing a live stream, actually. Mm-hmm. And then 2 days later, I was walking down my driveway.
Yeah. And what happened?
I had a huge great wedge-tailed eagle while I was on the phone to you. Mm. And I was talking to you and going, there's a wedge-tailed eagle just gone past. And
Yeah.
I don't think it's for me. I think this one's for you. And I haven't seen it since.
No.
So 2 wedge-tailed eagles, one the day Michael was operated on, one the day Tom was operated on.
Exactly.
Haven't seen them since. And it's not like I'm not walking out there every day talking to Kag. So that was a weird start.
He was. So let's just go how they're doing. Tom is completely cured now. They removed his whole kidney. They had to because it took up nearly all his kidney. So he's doing okay, and the surviving kidney is actually performing better than his 2 kidneys were. So that was good. So how's Michael doing?
Well, Michael he had it removed. It was fast growing apparently, and then they decided to do a newish treatment, which is not kill it. It just
keeps it
suppresses it.
Yeah,
and
which
then
is a great idea.
It grew back a little bit, and it was a slow one growing back. And then he's supposed to have that CAG. He's supposed to have the treatment for 6 weeks, then a check, then the treatment for 6 weeks, and then the check. And 6 months later,
he's had nothing for 6 months.
They forgot to check him.
So he's had no checkup or treatment for 6 months.
So if it's fast growing, we don't know.
Yeah.
So he'll find out. They managed to fit him in on the 9th of January.
Yeah, thank you to the hospital that put him down as non-urgent.
Yeah, they put him down as non-urgent.
Because
elective surgery, I think
elective surgery, yes.
Yeah.
Cancer is now elective surgery, by the way.
Yeah, so there you
but
go.
We're not bitter.
We're not.
So that's all good.
So we'll find out. We'll find out in January how it's going. So that was that. That was the beginning.
Yeah.
The beginning of the
year
2024 had so much more to give us. Mm-hmm. It was a very giving year.
Yeah.
And then it was touch and go because February went and he was on treatments and stuff. And then I already booked in to go to England, which I went. So
you did.
We'll talk about happier times. I got to England.
You did.
Now, this was to see family. Because when I go over to England with CAG, unfortunately it means that we have to go longer because we have to fit our families in. I thought, you know what, I'll get family out the way of mine. I've got 2 lots in 2 different areas, and then I don't have to worry about them when I come over in September with CAG. We can just get straight into filming. And that was good. That's where we learnt CAG to do our investigations via the phone.
Yes.
Because I was stupidly booked in the scariest location
by yourself,
which is great in daylight when you go, you know what, I think I'll do that one, and then you turn up at the place and you suddenly look at the dark and you go, why did I do this?
It would be interesting to see if there's any other paranormal team has done that.
I think from what I understand, and correct me if you've seen it anywhere before, I think we were the first ones to do it. So I booked a couple of places. Jedburgh was one of them.
Yeah.
And I'd learnt a few things in Jedburgh Keg.
Did you?
I
What did you learn?
I learned that you're ever so useful for carrying stuff. Have you ever tried going up a really narrow staircase with cases, bags slung over your shoulder, cameras on tripods as you go up the little
I do that all the time,
staircase?
Alison, where you just wander off in front. That's why you...
And then wonder why you get wedged.
It's because you've got a fat arse that got stuck in the staircase. That was a problem, you see.
Oh, God. I can't get through, Kate. I'm being choked by my bag. I can't get up the stairs. I can't get up. There's not enough room. I'm too wide. Oh, shit. I'm not going to be able to make a break for it.
There's no way any ghosts will hurt you up there because they're probably too busy laughing at you.
I can't get up this. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the stairwell.
Wide legs coming up, I love it. Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Hi Jill, how you doing?
I'm actually wider. What you can't see is I'm wider than me. If anything happens, I'm not going to be able to... Stuck. I'm stuck. I'm wedged.
She's just said wide legs coming up.
Hang on. I'm stuck in the doorway. No. I'm not going to be able to get out of here quickly. I'm stuck. Oh.
Well, you've only got till midnight.
And I think going up into the place I most hated, and we were terrified of that top floor.
Oh, the men's area.
The men's area, they only open it for investigators. They don't open it to the general public.
No.
He's witnessed people having their fingers broken in the doors when the doors are slammed on their hands. He's witnessed tables. I've never seen a tipping table walk down a hallway, but he has there. And there was a weird... Well, I was doing the Estes, and there is definitely a strange male voice that does not sound like it came out my headphones. And I'm glad I didn't hear it at the time.
How many spirits are with us?
Because I plucked up courage to get up there. But only when Cad came on the phone. Because I'd opened the door, walked over to the building going, I'll have a look around and get set up. And I took one look at the building in the dark and just went, crap, I don't think I can do this. But I did, because that's what we're there for. Mm-hmm. And that's where it all real started, didn't it?
Yeah.
And I think I did I don't think I did it, because memory's short. I'm sure I did it. The Four Crosses.
You did. That was another place that you
were.
were
Four Crosses.
A little bit terrified.
I was a lot terrified. All right, I am back at the Four Crosses. So just in the entrance here. It is a creepy, creepy place. And I'm going to admit, I am quite nervous being here on my own. There is something about those reports of a black-eyed child, of things moving. I've just talked to the owner, and her brother or brother-in-law stayed the night and said he had a glass on the bedside table moving around on the cupboard. Other people have said that they've had piano playing on cue to asking questions. So whatever's here is very capable of poltergeist activity. So I'm going to say I am quite nervous.
Was it to do with the black-eyed child?
If I'd seen a black-eyed child, it wouldn't have been good. I mean, something hit the back of my... And it didn't catch it on video because the chair didn't move. But you'll see me come out with an expletive on that chair. Because it honestly felt like something came up to the chair and just went bang on the back of my chair. And you can see from my reaction, it's a genuine reaction. It's like...
So is anybody in here with us tonight? My name's Cag. Can you tell me what your
Working
name is, please?
out. Oh, shit!
What?
Something just hit the back of my chair. Unfortunately, even though I did feel a bang on the back of the chair, the camera picks up no movement whatsoever. Oh, shit!
What?
Something just hit the back of my chair.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Hey?
That was interesting.
It was like somebody came up and just went nowhere without tipping it, but just hit the back of the frame.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool.
Well, it's not for me. So that was my golden moment of swearing. So yeah, I learned. And what else did I learn in England when I was on my own? That you were absolutely loving when I went back with you. I found a new love.
Oh, new love of a life.
I
Oh.
found a new love. A new love.
Actually, you found two.
Oh, what was the first one?
Oh, no.
The second one came with you.
Yeah. The first
The
one
first
was
love.
what's it called when you go around the old
Urban
buildings? Urban exploring. Far
Oh
out.
my God.
If I saw one more freaking ruin.
I just put ruins near me in my Google Maps, and a whole world opened up. And I found a castle which Cag missed out on. She would have loved climbing up the hill, 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 further up the hill.
I'd be like...
all the way up the hill, until I found a little ruin of a castle. But what a story. I did a live. I've yet to do the video, but it's all about Mucklemuth Meg.
That was a good story.
It was a good story. They had a great background story.
I could have told the story from at the bottom of the hill.
The Murrays had a daughter that was called Agnes. However, she had another name. She was actually called Mucklemuth Meg. Now, Mucklemuth Meg, it was said, was extremely ugly. She had a mouth where her jaw came out, and of course gave her the look of a muckle moo, which is a Highland cow, is what basically muckle moo means. Now, she was also a very stocky lady, and it was said that she was extremely ugly. Young males who were at courting period, who were looking for partners, were avoiding this place because they all knew the story of Mucklemuth Meg. So it was said, though, it does say in the records that she was a very, very happy. She had a smile that would light up, always smiling. The smile was beautiful.
Okay, you didn't have to go up the hill. You could have got footage off of
what's even
YouTube somewhere
better,
and used that, and it would have been just as good.
I found you could go into it as well, into the waterlogged stones fallen kind of Undercroft. All right, so I'm now inside Elibank Castle. Now, this was, I don't know, reported to have been, I guess, the dungeons.
Yeah, well, some of the places you took me to were freaking dangerous, to say the least.
They weren't. Oh my
I know, wait a minute. When it
everybody
says,
was going through them.
everybody was going through them. I was looking at the sign saying, please do not enter.
Had a fence around it too.
I had a fence around
But
it too.
everybody trampled it down into the ground, which meant it's open to the public.
And I almost, one of the most dangerous things was I almost got flattened by your freaking drone.
Yeah.
That went for my head.
Well, I had a bright idea. Because I was getting all creative. I found out how to fly a drone.
No, you didn't.
I've had a drone for 3 years.
You found out how to crash a drone.
Well, it might have bounced off a few things. The first time I flew it, I bounced it off a building in front of Bearder. We'll talk about that later. And then Yo and behold. Yo and behold.
Yo and behold.
Yo and behold.
Not lo and behold, but yo and behold. Okay.
We found it, and I flew it again in the hallway, in a room.
It did.
And it was going well. It was working still, which we were surprised about after bouncing it off the top of a building, and hit another wall.
You did.
Promptly.
What on earth? How jammy are you?
So I thought, that's enough for today. I'll put it back in its protective cover so it
yeah.
doesn't get broken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have to protect those chip propellers.
And then I got it out again at Needpath. And it was doing great. I was getting really creative, Kag.
Right.
I was going to take it down its long driveway because it had trees overhanging like that. And I thought, that's going to be really cool.
Under that archway?
And then through the little arch.
Yeah.
And then to the building, then up. And it's like,
Right.
I
that
can
would have
see
been
it.
brilliant.
I
So
can
what
see it in
actually
my head.
happened?
Well, a car came down the driveway because it's also a public driveway to a little parking area. And I thought, you know what? I'll just move the drone to one side so the car can get through. And bounced it off another wall. Hey, I got it through the archway though. It still flew. I think I'm the only one that's actually bounced it off 3 walls, whippersnipped a tree, whippersnipped a whole load of grass and bushes, and it's still working.
It is. It's a
Yeah.
bit like this though.
Whereas Paranormal Quest, they're weak.
They are.
They bounced theirs off a cactus and it didn't work after that.
No. What about Amy's crypt?
Yep. Jared clipped a couple of leaves on the end of a teeny little branch. Stopped working.
Yeah, and yours.
Bounced
Even though
it
it's
off
a
3
little bit
buildings, the
top-sided.
wall. It
Still.
might be a little bit off now. It might be. You might notice all my drone footage after that was kind of at that angle.
It's like those.
Yeah. It's a good one to practice with though, Kag. Anyway... So apart from so I was getting creative. This is what Kag, getting back to the story, this is what Kag's talking about. I thought, you know what, I'm going to get really creative here. So at this ruin, which had dragged her all the way along this long walk on a hot day, and there it was, I thought, you know what, we'll walk towards the ruin and I'll have the drone behind us, following us. So I've got it in view here and I'll just slowly let it follow behind. So we're walking.
I need to drink.
Just at the thought of it. Because she's still got PTSD.
Yeah, I still have to do this.
But I forget that you've got to be really gentle with the controls because drones go really fast sometimes. So I hit the forward button and all Kag heard was this like this and she had to duck as it just missed her head. Some clever clog said maybe we should have had it at the front of us going backwards as we walk towards it, which probably would make sense.
Maybe that's what we should have done.
Yeah. I got good at the end though.
Anyway, let's just move on.
So we learned Urbix exploring.
Urbix exploring.
Urbix?
Urban.
I think it's Urbix as well.
Is it? Oh, I don't know.
And I also learnt drone flying.
Mm.
Well, in a loose term.
Yeah.
And so that was good in England. And then I came back and we didn't do anything local this year.
No, we're not really doing anything because it's been a bit difficult
Yeah,
with things that's been going
water.
off. Yeah, I might have a big water as well. Is that water? That is water.
Yeah.
That one is water.
What, this
Because you
one?
drank the other one.
Where?
You drank it?
It's water, Keg.
Yeah, whatever. I know what that is.
Oh, you were drinking water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then, because we didn't do anything local until there, it was just work. And then we went to America
We did.
in May.
Mm-hmm.
And we did the Wild West.
We did. And what did we learn about having a couple of people with us on the Wild West tours? For 9 out of the 11, what did we learn about taking them with us?
What did we learn?
I think we learnt that we do not give out any of our venues to Paranormal Quest to share. Because they freaking
they hog the ghosts.
Everywhere they had stuff up. We had nothing, and they was like, "Oh, we had this." And
they'd be like coming up to us, going, "Oh, guess what we just had?" They'll even actually come and seek us out
during our investigation to tell us.
We were just setting up for our investigation, and they come running in.
Listen to this.
Listen to this. Look what we've got, and it's like we've had nothing.
Allison, Cag. Sorry to scare you. We just have to come in here and tell you about this. Oh. We just had the wildest experience of the entire trip.
Why?
In the hull.
Yeah.
So we set up REM pods in each cell, and we just started. We literally had just started. And we were like, okay, we have devices in each cell. Set one off to let us know where you are.
I know.
Absolutely.
Every freaking venue, wasn't it?
Nothing.
Every freaking time.
I know.
Oh, it's rude. Although, we did get to meet 2 very famous people now. Our characters.
Oh, Rootin' Tootin' Ryan.
And the sheriff.
And the sheriff, yes. Yes, yes. And that was brilliant. That was, if you ever watch it, I'll put a few clips here, actually. Mm-hmm. But before I do, it was just ad lib. It was like, why don't we do some role playing and see if it makes a difference? And that was at Dumas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, Dave couldn't be there for the first one because he was suffering from the altitude. Altitude sickness was getting us. It really was. The whole trip. And so it's just Ryan. I said, Ryan, just play the part of a cowboy or something, and I'll be the madam, and Cag will be the prostitute, because naturally Cag looks like a...
Yeah, I look like a prostitute.
I look more authoritative. So... And you know, Ryan, bless him, he just went straight into character, and it just became hilarious.
Have the most delightful lady. She is the best.
So funny. You got anywhere I can stretch? I've been riding that Mustang for 40 miles to get out here. It's got a big rib cage. Keeps the pelvis a little bit too wide. Gotta stretch it out afterwards. But don't you forget that I am a bona fide cowboy, and I'm always ready for a lady. No matter how wide my hips are. Saw a medicine man out in the desert, and he told me that I permanently fractured my pelvis and hip socket. I'm ready. So where is she?
And we thought we'd got to keep this character. So we kept it for the hospital, we kept it for the jail.
Yeah.
So we had a 3-part, it's a trilogy of Rootin' Tootin' Ryan. And, you know, I've said if we bring these guys back to Australia, which we brought them over before, and we are thinking about next year, maybe November time, then Rootin' Tootin' Ryan has to come along as well. And Rootin' Tootin' Ryan seeing Australia for the first time as a cowboy who's been riding the range on a Mustang given to him by a medicine man.
Yeah, 15 years ago.
Which was
17 years ago.
Which was so wide it broke his pelvis. I just think it'd be hilarious.
It will be.
His take on Australia.
And the sheriff will have to be there to keep him...
The sheriff will have to be there to keep him under control. Yeah. So that one I think will be worth... Hopefully Rootin' Tootin' Ryan's there when we go back in May.
Well, hopefully.
Because we are going back in May.
I heard rumours that Rootin' Tootin' Ryan and the sheriff were actually going to take over from Ryan and Dave.
Oh. You know what? I think actually they'd do a much better job.
So do I.
I think Paranormal Quest...
Might get them more followers, because they obviously need more followers.
Paranormal Quest, run by Rootin' Tootin' Ryan.
Yeah.
And the sheriff.
Yeah.
I think that would be a sensation.
So would.
Yeah. In fact, I'd be jealous. So the whole trip was amazing. We went to taking away the fact that
we did the investigation.
Paranormal Quest took all our ghosts away
took
from
our
us.
Ghosts.
We didn't stop laughing from beginning to end. We hired 2 cars. We had 2 ways.
Oh, we had 2 ways, so we're in contact constantly.
Because we didn't get any of this on. Oh, I would have it. I would have it on the
So we were-
cameras,
yeah.
Kag. On the
We were
rubber duck. Not rubber duck. What we were called?
Mama ducks?
Mama ducks. We were mama ducks, and for a while they were the little ducklings.
yeah.
So
We had all sorts of names actually.
yeah. Well, we did. Yeah. Then we also did Area 51.
We did.
And you had it all planned that we would be talking going down the road, because we know, and it is good, because you go down the road, it's a long road going down to Area 51 gates.
And funny enough, it's not signposted either,
It's
is it?
not signposted. We had to go looking for directions.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the glints in the distance of the utes.
Yes.
All right, there is glints on the hilltops and glints where the sun catches the metal of the utes, and you are being watched and you are being listened to as you go down. So Kate had it all planned that she was going to have a conversation as she went down. What was your conversation going to be?
Well, I was just thinking about all sorts of weird things. I've been talking to the family, and I'm like, we could go down and we could, just we're gonna have a photo, and what else we're going to do?
We were going to find the spaceship that we hid behind the...
Yeah. Yeah, we supposedly hid a spaceship. We're going to find it and all this sort of
and we
thing.
had all
So we're
these
gonna have-
conversations we're going to have, knowing that
Yeah.
they were probably listening.
Yeah, because we've heard they can hear you from quite a way out.
Oh,
so
they'd
we
be
thought-
listening to conversations.
So we thought we had all these conversations that this is what we're going to do, and we're going to do that, and then we're going to climb the fence, and and
And what did I do?
sport the whole freaking thing all the way down the patch. Was going, we're just 2 old ladies.
It's all right.
We're just going to come and see what's going off. We're not going to go over. We're all going to be good, so don't worry about us. We're just 2 old ladies. And I'm like, shut the
From
up.
Australia. We're no threat.
I was like, seriously, shut up, woman. So no wonder we didn't. Nobody came down to see us.
Actually,
'cause
that white ute did come down further. I don't know if you noticed when we pulled into the gates and the boom gate. And you can guarantee that gate is nowhere near the base.
No, of course not.
That would be way, way away from the actual base gates. And we were then, there's a big sign saying no cameras, no selfies, no anything. So Ryan, me and Gag got out for the selfie. We're taking selfie time.
With that in the background.
And the ute had come down, so he was a lot more prominent and more visible. Yeah. And he just sat there, and I thought, they probably get that all the time, people taking selfies. And
of course.
So that was fun. We just left the whole way. We were stopped at we saw elk. You remember that big area that we were sitting on the wall in the middle of nowhere, and there was elk down below the big river, and I was trying to jump over the wall.
Mm-hmm. Is that where you tripped over again?
I fell off the wall, and Ryan had to pick me up, or Ryan and Dave had to pull me off my feet again. I think they sent me that. I will put it here. Never been seen before.
It's going to be like this. All right. Here, ready? Okay, go.
And what else? We just had so much.
Went to Las
fun.
Vegas.
Yeah, we went to Las Vegas, and that destroyed Dave and me.
Ryan and I loved it. We were like, yay, we're Las Vegas. And these were
This
like,
is the difference between a neurotypical brain and a neurodivergent brain, where everything is over sense. It's like everywhere. It was just people, lights, everything else.
Oh,
Was
it's
like,
great.
my whole brain is about to explode, and Dave was the same because he's ADHD and his brain was about to explode. Meanwhile, these two are going, this is
Look
great.
I could have gone for a
this.
walk at night. If I wasn't so tired, I would have gone for a walk around.
It was like,
So,
can we
now we had a big choice to make. Do we go?
do we go now or do we stay? Isn't that a song?
No. So do we go to Zach
I'm sure it is.
Bagans?
Comment down below. Is that a song?
Do we go to Zach Bagans?
We said no.
museum or not. And we looked at the price and went, stuff that.
We
it
looked at
doesn't
the
deserve
price,
it.
we looked at what it was, and we
Yeah.
looked at the fact it was Zach Bagans, and we went,
We've heard so many things about it. We're like, it's a waste of time. So we actually went to...
can we believe all this? No.
No. So we went to a horse show instead, which is great because I'm allergic to horses.
Yep.
It was
Well, it wasn't a horse
King's-
show, it was a knight's.
but it has lots of horses in it.
Yeah.
And buffaloes.
And buffaloes.
They weren't very good
they
looking
weren't
buffaloes.
That was, what do you call it?
Bison? No.
No, that was the year before.
Oh, was it? What did we? No, we had something come out, didn't we? What was it that came out? Some of the
That was
animals.
Dolly Parton's.
Oh.
This was the medieval
Oh, the
knights.
medieval-
When
that
did
was it.
medieval
Oh, I
knights?
can't
When
freaking
did
know.
medieval knights
They might have done.
ever had buffalo?
You never know. You never know. They might have done.
I need some more wine.
I know. Anyway, so that was that. That was good fun, wasn't it? We had good fun. Oh, we did karaoke on the Queen Mary as well.
The very first night of catching up with Dave and Ryan, we caught up with them on the Queen Mary. Kag, where are we?
We're in California.
We are.
Oh my God.
And whereabouts in California?
We are standing outside the Queen Mary ship.
We are, and we're exhausted. Just got off the plane, which is why we look ragged. But look at this. How cool is the Queen Mary? And the light is just hitting it beautifully over there. Yeah. Oh, look at the light on the ship here. Oh, look at that. Actually, that's beautiful. It's okay, we got off on the wrong floor. That's a good start. We wondered why we weren't in our hotel area.
No, I thought where's the hotel reception?
Exactly.
Didn't look the same as they
No.
was before. No.
As we walk through, so now we're hopefully at the right floor.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's see where we are.
See what happens. We'll go
Yeah.
around.
So much fecal matter right into the water. Straight.
What the hell are these guys doing here? Oh my god!
seeing you here.
And do you always loiter around ship elevators?
Yeah, we do.
Wow.
Talking about the amount of shit that this boat
this
would have to
boat-
dispense of.
Wow, and nobody ever really thinks about that.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Hello.
And where are you heading?
We're heading to the Queen Mary. right
this
inside
big
that door. Like you see this ship behind us. That's where we're headed.
Wow, so where are you heading after that?
Well, we're headed to this little town called Phoenix.
So are we.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
And then Las
Where are you going
Vegas,
after that?
You
Oh,
go to
really?
Vegas. Oh, we're going to go to.
Oh, you're not staying at one of the hotels there, are you?
Yeah.
I was about to say which one, but
Yeah, probably.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that one.
yeah.
You're staying at that one. Wow.
Wow.
Maybe we should,
And
like-
you know
Where
this
you
what we're
ending
talking
up?
About. You know this is what we're talking about without even talking about the name of it. How
It's
cool is
great,
that?
isn't it?
It's so true.
And you're ending up at where?
And then we're ending up in Montana.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah.
How many nights?
Like 6, I think. 5
Wow.
Or 6.
Wow.
So are we.
Well, no, we're there longer actually.
Yeah, we are, because
Yeah.
we're more
We're not
dedicated.
packing out beforehand.
Yeah.
Well, we have a very
might as
important
well.
concert to catch.
We might as well travel together then.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Should we? Yeah.
I think
Should we?
should.
Do you
I
think
think
we
we should
should?
make T-shirts about it too.
Oh, shall we? And oh my God, karaoke was on. And we took over the last song, didn't we?
We did.
It took him a while to download it
We did.
because we took the longest one. And what could it have been?
Yeah.
And do you know what? We rocked. We
We
rocked
did.
the
We got
Queen
everybody
Mary.
singing.
Everybody was singing. Well, there was only about 5 in the bar,
Well,
but
that's
they were all
true.
singing.
They
and
were.
dancing,
Well,
yeah.
that's what I said. Everybody was singing. You didn't
Yeah.
like tell. You don't have to tell people how many there were.
No. Well, I think the camera does swing round.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
And I know that some of you can't see it because it is for members, the full one. But you know what? I might just do a snippet here for you so you can see just how we rocked it.
And we have to say a big thank you to the guy that filmed it because he was freaking hilarious.
He was, wasn't he?
Oh my God,
He
was
did a
brilliant.
brilliant. It was just a random guy next to us on the table, and it's like,
Yeah.
can you film this for us? And he got stuck into it. He was brilliant. So that's pretty much America. We went
Yeah.
through. We did 9 investigations with the boys. Then we did 3 after that because we did the Myra, the Cabbage Patch, and the mining.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was it for us. And then we went more on a sightseeing tour through Utah,
Yeah.
where you got really shitty with me because, oh my God.
It's like once when you've seen you've seen a mountain, you've seen rocky
It wasn't
places.
a mountain, Kag.
It was like you've seen them all. You know what I mean?
It
It's
wasn't
like
a mountain.
rock after
It was red
rock
rocks
after rock.
with canyons to walk
I mean, it's
in.
very impressive. But
You
you
didn't
know,
even go down the canyon.
But you know,
You sat in the car.
it's very impressive. But
And I said I'd be 10 minutes.
you weren't. How long were you?
Well, I was probably an hour and a half because there was petroglyphs, Kag.
I don't care.
My God, I went down this canyon.
I don't care
It
for
was
petroglyphs
red.
or you're petrified. I'm
It
just
was
saying, I
red.
don't care.
It was as red as red.
And how
rock
do you know
can
the
be.
original petroglyphs and
Oh,
not
they
the
were.
some which is actually?
No,
how
they
do
were
you
original
know?
because I know.
Oh,
I
whatever.
know. Oh, petroglyphs. Here we go, guys. Let me show you these. So up there, do you see the people? So these are petroglyphs. They're about 2,000 years old. Mister's coming in. Whew. There we go. Isn't this beautiful? The country girl is in her element. In her element. It's weird.
They could
So I
have
went down there and up high up on the
graffiti.
rocks.
That's what I think.
It's like all the... I knew there were old petroglyphs because they were shit and they couldn't draw in those days. So they looked
People
like...
can't spell in these days. It makes no difference.
You could see how bad they were.
I was
But
here. WOZ.
it was like, oh my God, there was petroglyph. I went round the corner, there's another petroglyph, and I'd get carried away. And then I'd wonder what's round the next bend. Would there be more petroglyphs? What about the bend after that? And what about that bend? I did have a weird experience there, though. You remember I got into... You were too grumpy by then. I got back and she wasn't happy with me. It was a hot day. A spinny thing.
Enjoy your walk.
Well, I found the petroglyphs. You should walk down there.
No.
It's an easy walk. Fuck it. It's stunning.
Yeah.
It was stunning until that child came. And then it wasn't stunning.
Cool.
Because that child was very loud.
So, yeah, that's the last time she does that. Took the keys, sat in a freaking hot car in a desert.
It wasn't a desert. Utah's not a desert.
Well, it's not far off. It was freaking hot enough.
And anyway, so I got back. Didn't I go out to another... I went to see the elephant skin, didn't I? So I got back in, and I thought she's grumpy with me anyway, so we'll pull over here as well. I'll put her in the shade this time. And I wasn't going to go far this time. I just want to go and see the elephant skin, which is a rock formation. So I got out. She wouldn't come with me again. So I got out, went to go and look for it. And I was within sight of you all the whole time that time. And I kid you not, because I came back to you and I went, you will never believe what just
No,
happened.
and I didn't. Go on then, tell them what I didn't believe.
I opened the door. Well, finally got back in. I said, you'll never believe this.
Oh, I need a drink.
I'll run out. Just pause that. I'll be back in a minute.
She didn't with this one at all. I don't believe her.
Who said to do a podcast? What's the, you know when you do the...
Oh, what's it called?
what's it called?
Oh.
What's the music to it?
Oh,
You know when you do the...
yeah, I
Okay,
can't
let me
think.
see if I can do it. What's that when you do Under the Bar?
I can't think what it's called.
Oh, Cag, you know everything.
I can't think what it's
But you know
called.
everything.
I don't know everything.
You must do.
I pretend I do, but I don't.
Is it the... It's not the rumba, is it?
Isn't that one of those vacuum cleaners?
What's it called when you do the...
I don't know. Hold on.
I can't do it. I'm just going to go up and over. Look at that. Look
Okay.
at that. Skillful.
Okay, so dance under beam.
Pogo. No.
No, that's a stick, you donkey.
I'm only having a little bit. Because I've got to be upright for my night off. Okay, no. Post below.
Yeah, post below.
Post below what it is.
It's going to be interesting.
You know, when
reading
there's a
below,
bar
isn't it?
and you go under it.
Yeah, and you do.
But you have to
to
go
that way,
backwards.
don't you?
And we used to be able to do it as kids.
Yeah, when we could bend.
62 is not going to happen now.
59 is not going to either.
Yeah. Where were we, Cag? So I was going to tell you about my strange experience. Well, you already know it, but these guys don't know
Right.
it. So I had gone out to see the elephant skin on the rock, which I don't know where that came from, but and I went, wow, that's good. And as I was standing there, Cag, I kid you not, and there was nobody else. It was late at night. It was about, the park was about to empty. It's only out in the middle of nowhere. And I kid you not, all around me, I could hear Indian chanting, Native American chanting, sorry.
Told you it was all made
No,
up.
honestly. In fact, I haven't listened back to the microphones yet. I've got to listen back to that. Because I did have a microphone on, but whether that's DJI will pick up external...
It would be interesting because I can remember Paranormal Quest at the Cursed Cabin and actually hear... Oh, it's not the microphone, sorry. Actually hearing what sounded like
Native American
chanting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the way she said
but
it,
the thing
because
is,
listen to this, look. I remember when a Paranormal Quest heard that.
but the thing is, I
But
believe
when you
Paranormal
said
Quest.
when you said it and came to the car all
I
excited.
think you were dehydrated in the heat and you were just hallucinating.
You see, I filmed the whole trip, like the whole walk through the canyons and whatnot. So
Can't wait to see that.
I just haven't had time to edit it because I've been too busy editing for Haunted Horizons.
Looking forward to that bit.
I'm getting
seeing
to the
it all
end of
again
that.
for
You haven't
the
got
second
many
time.
episodes left, in which case you're going to be devoid of episodes for a while until we get travelling again. Okay, so that was America. What else happened in America?
I think that's it, really. I think we've done everything.
Yeah, I think we have. Enough.
Went through a lot of the parks, saw some animals and things.
So we're going to speed through, and then we had May. What comes after May? June. Oh, June 2024. Thank you. So things are going well. Michael's kind of out of the woods and so far, and we travelled. We actually didn't think we'd get to America at the beginning of the year, did we?
No.
So we actually got to do the travelling, and June rolled around, and 2024 kept in contact with us.
Yeah, it did.
It didn't want us to forget that it was
No.
2024, and
Well, the fact it was a bit of a shit year.
yeah. So then I got a little text message while I was having a night off, enjoying watching, I don't know, like
Somebody.
something on TV. It was something good. And I got a little text going, oh, by the way, Stephen's dead, my brother. And it's like, what the fuck? So it's greatly down to that. So that was good. My brother dropped dead he was just moved to Philippines, so that was a nightmare trying to organise somebody who's passed away overseas. So that was a bit of a a bummer on the year as well.
And then to make matters worse, like June couldn't get any worse, really, we had a visitor for a few days.
Oh. Actually, we had the visitor before that because I dropped him off at the hotel, went home, put my feet up with my husband to watch TV, and that's the day I got the text.
So we blame him for what happened to your brother. Yeah.
So we had Seg, side-eye guy, come. What's this? Who's this?
I don't know, the strange people we get.
Your friendly neighbourhood mask-wearing maniac.
The side-eye guy come, yeah.
Well, we didn't ask him to. He just bloody...
He just turned up.
He just said he's coming. Sorry, Seg. He did, didn't he? Did we say, do you want to come?
Do you want to come, Seg?
He
No,
just said,
he just turned up.
Which date is good for you?
And then he turned up about 12 hours late.
I know you've done your roast.
The one thing he missed was a good English roast.
So you did that.
So I did a good English roast. He ended up 12 hours freaking late.
A good English.
A good English roast. Ended up late.
You even did Yorkshire puddings,
I
didn't
did.
you? Yeah.
Well, they weren't homemade, but...
No,
you know.
but they were bought. But
Yeah.
still, it was an attempt.
It's a thought that counts.
Yeah. And where was I?
You got COVID. I reckon you did it on purpose so you
Did.
didn't have to spend the first night with him. That's what it was.
I thought Seg's coming. I better catch COVID.
Exactly. Wish I had.
Anybody got COVID? Do you want to share? I think I need it. I've got side-eye guy coming. Anybody? I did it. It's
You got
good.
it?
Yeah.
The truth is, you got it. It wasn't on time though, because you're almost over it by the time you got over.
Yeah, no, I think I was over it pretty much the day after.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but at least it stopped me from coming to your house.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then we had to entertain him for 3 days.
That was hard work, wasn't it?
Jesus.
God, I mean, those bloody massive,
So
wasn't
needy.
it? Isn't he? I know.
So needy.
I'm in the room, you know. I'm still
talking
here.
about me.
I'm
I'm
here.
still here.
You
I know.
know,
And then
all
we
those-
took him to 3 of our venues.
I know.
And then he was so ungrateful.
I know.
We put him on the Estes for 29 minutes.
I'm not interested.
No, good.
No, you're right in front of me.
I am.
You want me to carry on?
No, because you've been doing this for 27 minutes.
Say what?
You have been on that for 27 minutes.
27?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking it was going on for a while. Why did you stop me?
Because we're waiting for you to stop.
Okay, Dad, would never.
Most people go, I've had enough. Then
I had enough 27 minutes ago. I was waiting for you to tap me.
No, do you know what it was? You are a closet lover
we were
of
going
the
on about
Estes.
you being a closet.
Yeah, that's what it definitely is. Fuck me, I was waiting for you to tap me.
We were waiting for you to come off.
Are you having a laugh?
No, honestly, look, look at the camera.
Every single video you get, you guys are supposed to stop me. That's on you.
I can't wait to
Let me go for 27 minutes. End of the video. Cut. End of the video. Great. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Cheerio. 27 fucking minutes. What? Taking my chances with the ghost.
Seg, are you a little bit annoyed, love?
And the gratitude.
I know. We let him play with all our equipment. He wasn't happy about that either. Complained about my balls.
You got your balls out.
I did. I got my balls out.
You got
He wasn't
special
happy.
balls
I
out.
did.
And I think he stole one because I've never seen mine ever.
Well, I think I've actually got both now. Actually, I think I found the other one.
Oh, okay.
Dying to use these new cat balls.
We
haven't
have.
We saw them
Yeah, we did.
and we knew we just had to have them because Seg was coming.
Yes.
And we needed new ones that
We did.
didn't have supposed timers in. And
Yeah.
So we got a brand new type of cat ball. It was amazing.
I just want everyone else to know here, like, not just what's happened, what Alison said there, but off camera, she's been building this up, something wicked. So I'm expecting big things from these cat
You're
balls.
going to get big things.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Do you want to do mine at the same time?
Okay, we revolutionised the catwalk.
Okay, let's release
Release the balls.
Release the balls, because Adelaide has balls.
I got caught. I almost got caught in the big one. Oh, we got it out.
We thought they would just sit there. What the hell is that? It's off! It's off! Oh, we didn't even know they did.
What is it? What are they doing? It's like going round like Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's possessed.
Oh, it's coming back.
Is it? Oh my god, do you see how the ghost, that's the ghost, it's sending it back, look at it. Here it comes. Oh, it's after you, Seg.
I thought it was still on its way to Adelaide. He got to join the other balls in Adelaide.
So, yeah. And because, the way he talks to them as well, the way he talks to them, no wonder nobody wants to talk to him. I mean, I'm just aware
If
those...
you don't talk to me, I'm not going to use this footage.
And it's like, yeah, so
only been-
what?
It's only been 2 minutes there. Give him a chance.
And he walks around wearing those masks. I'm like the Grim Reaper mask in the jail. No wonder nobody wanted to freaking talk
They've
to
been
him.
hiding from going to hell for like 20, 30 years because they murdered somebody, and then the Grim Reaper...
Grim
Grim
Reaper?
Reaper.
The Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper turns up
Yeah,
and then wonders why nobody wants to talk to him.
exactly.
So, gee.
I know. Disgusting.
And then, Atalum, the ghost box says his name 3 times. The ghost box is shit.
I know. All right. If you like his mask, can you say the word mask for me, please? Please.
That just said Seg.
Did you hear that?
That just said Seg.
Yes. It sounded like Seg, yeah.
And then, what about the tripwire lit up right next to him as well?
Oh, no, that's shit.
No electricity in the building.
No,
No, that's shit.
No, it's all shit.
Shit.
No, it's all doesn't
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Thank God when he went. It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to drink till him leaving. He's talking about coming back.
I know. Far out. What do you say? To what excuse can we make? Because he won't watch this.
He won't.
No.
He won't. Love you, Seg. Anyway, we did do a podcast.
Well,
of
we
him, so
love
go
him.
and have
Not
a
all
look.
of his viewers like us. But anyway, we
Yeah.
love him. So that's all that's fine. So it's all good.
So that was June. July was a...
Yeah.
It didn't do anything to us, which was good. It
Yeah.
left us alone.
August was about the same.
August left us alone.
Yeah.
September, we got to go to England. I went before you.
Yeah, you did.
So I thought again, why did I go early? Oh, because of Stephen. I was going to do the family thing for Stephen,
Yes.
my brother,
Yeah.
because I didn't get. We were going to have that fell apart pretty quick. But moving on. But I got to spend time. I had all this sudden time on my hands. I had 10 days. 'Cause the idea was I go 10 days before you, do the family stuff, which I kind of did. Ish. And then I did, because I had all this time suddenly on my hands. I suddenly had 10 days on my hands.
I know. What do you do?
It's like, what do I do now? I've got 10 days.
Don't you
with
go and crash
nothing to
somebody
do. So I thought, you know what? I know who else is over here at the moment. I gate crashed 3 different investigations. Is it 3? 4. I gate crashed 4 different investigations of Amy's crypt.
Yes. If you can't find your own venues,
If you can't
just
find your own
gate crash
venues, you got
somebody
like
else's.
10 days to spare. So I just went and gate crashed 4 venues of theirs. And
Yeah, you had fun.
we did. We had a lot of fun. In fact, the funniest one, which I haven't done yet, which I will put up, was actually in York. Because I stayed in the Golden Fleece for 2 days. And I thought that would be a good time. And I took the most haunted room.
Yeah.
And nothing happened. It was as boring as batshit. In fact, I tried for 2 nights to get something to happen, but no. So, but Amy and Joe were staying in a different place. Forgotten the name of it at the moment. I'll think of it soon. And it was supposedly haunted as well. Now, the idea was that they'd investigate one night, and then I could come across the next night and investigate and do an episode. So I went across, and they got very little the first night when they did it. And I jokingly said to Amy, laughingly, I said, wouldn't it be funny if I came in for my episode and got a whole load of stuff? And it went off in the kitchen. Yeah.
Yes. You actually did a PQ. You did a PQ on AC, didn't you?
Yeah. So that episode will be coming as soon as I get round to editing it one day. Went off in the kitchen. The coffee machine did weird things. Lights were going off all over the place. And it was just, great. So, and then you came over. Everything had been going so well. Apart from when I said goodbye to Amy and Jared in New York Hotel, I was walking down the stairs and Jared he must have known to film me. I don't know why.
No, I think he filmed you afterwards.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, he caught me actually falling over. On the staircase, he caught me falling over.
Right.
Got Alison falling down on the bingo. Didn't even fall down. Tumble down the stairs.
Good job I went backwards.
And that happened again in the car.
No, I said I've managed to do. I said on the post this morning I managed to not fall over and hurt myself.
You okay?
I'm all right. My hand's a bit sore.
We're so close to the car. I actually think I heard a mug break.
Either the mug or the even worse, the rum.
Oh no.
I didn't look.
Who does this? You come out the elevator and then there's a ramp going down just up the elevator with the cement bit. And of course it's just about, as it tapers out, it's about that big. Well, I didn't see that when you're pulling cases and you're looking for your car. So I fell over it. I hurt myself.
You did actually.
I did hurt myself. My hands were absolutely black.
Mm-hmm.
But Jared, bless his little cotton socks, he knew exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Laugh and film me on the ground.
Exactly.
And I was so proud of him. I was so proud of him. I would never have forgiven him if he hadn't caught those.
Exactly.
And I had just here's the funny thing, I had just put up that morning to the Patreons I've managed, or was it Crazy Ant Facebook page? I can't remember. I put up, hey, this has gone well, I've done well, getting cagged. So far I've not lost, I've not done anything, I've not even fallen over than twice in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The universe had other ideas for me. So then I came to pick you up.
Yes. Pick me up.
And that was expensive. I decided going into Manchester Airport I really needed a wee. And I wasn't going to wait because my bladder was hurting by then. And I thought, you know what? There's the airport hotel. We've been to it before, haven't we, Kay?
We have.
And I thought, if I go in there and have a quick wee, and then I'm only a minute away from picking her up. So I went in there. I thought, you know what? I feel a bit guilty. Now, if I hadn't felt guilt,
yeah,
I would have been fine. But I thought, I feel a bit guilty coming in just to use their toilet and not buying a drink. So I went to the toilet, bought a Coke. I thought, well, at least I won't feel guilty. That cost me $250 because what they didn't tell you is there's little machines in the car park now from when we were last
But you
there.
can't see them.
But you can't see them. They're down the side of the building, not in front of the building. And so I got pinged. If I'd done 10 minutes, I would have been fine. But I went over 10 minutes. So if I hadn't felt guilty, it would have been a cheap pick keg up. And then everything went wrong after I picked keg up.
Yeah, as soon as we got in the
It did.
car, the sat nav wouldn't work properly, would it? Or
It wasn't a
Google.
sat nav. Google
decided
Google
to play
had
up.
behaved herself beautifully when I was in the car. Oh my God, she was perfect. There was no bitterness. There was none of that AI, I'm going to have you.
No.
All right? It was, I like you, I'm going to do well for you. I'm going to try hard. And then Kag sat in the car, and from then on, Google just shut itself.
We went on journeys
Everywhere
that
that we didn't want to go. Places we didn't even know existed.
And we'd get to somewhere and then she'd take us on this route that would go all down these really narrow country lanes where we were the roads were so narrow we were scraping the car on the bushes either side this very posh. What was
Good
it?
job I had full comprehensive on
Was it a BMW? No, what was it?
It was a Volvo, but top of the range. It was the CX90
Really
or something.
posh, expensive things. And
It was the most expensive
scraping it down
SUV Volvo you can have. Because as soon as, it was just...
take us down the road, and then it'll bring us back to where we left it. It was like, what on earth? So all the time that was happening.
Only when you got in the car.
Yeah.
It was fine before that. So then I picked you up.
Yeah.
And 2024 kicked ass again, didn't it?
Yeah, because I was lying in bed. You were fast asleep.
I was.
In your bed. I was in the... We often have twin rooms. We can't have our own. And I was just going through my Facebook page, and there was a Facebook post from Alison's sister, and I'm like, what on earth's going off? And as I know your sisters really well...
Yeah.
I said, are you okay? And she told me what happened. So when I left you to sleep, because I know you've been absolutely exhausted. You've been doing all the things you've been doing.
Yeah.
So when you woke up in the morning, I went, 2024's hit again. You better get in contact with your sister.
Yeah, because my nephew had taken his own life. So that was 3 real kick-ass times in 2024. And it's like... Actually, I've never been so glad that we support Beyond Blue.
Yeah.
As that point, because that's 2 now. Like Peter from Tale on 10, our venue, he lost his grandson, who took his own life when he was 20, on the village. And then my nephew. And fortunately, we have supported Beyond Blue, which for those overseas is a mental health charity. And we've supported Beyond Blue since
For over 10
10
years now.
years since we got Z Ward. And we give $1 to $2 from every ticket we sell. We donate from our profits to Beyond Blue at the end of the year. So kind of never been so happy we did that. So 2020 continued to kick ass. And it's
then your
been...
mother was on death's door again.
Oh, my mum was on death's door
This is the second time.
Yeah,
she's
I'm
been
glad
on
I
death's
didn't
door
rush
again.
over this time because
Because what happened last time you went over to? She was on death's door.
And I got over
They
there.
got the medication ready for her.
Yeah.
And what was she doing when you got there?
Palliative care, and by the time I got there, she was eating jam and toast and quite happy.
With a cup of tea?
Yeah. We had it again this year, and
she was definitely going this time.
Yeah, and then
you had a birthday party, and she was sat there tapping her foot away to the music
and being quite happy.
Yeah.
It's she's got 9 lives, that woman. So anyway, on with the rest of 2024. We met Amy and Jared. Oh, you met up with them?
I met up with Jared.
the...
That was lovely. They stayed behind so they could investigate with me.
They weren't doing...
That was lovely.
They weren't doing a episode. They just wanted to come and join us.
Yeah.
So they came and joined us just because they want to hang out, which was lovely. And that was I think that was my favourite investigation.
I think that was my favourite as well, actually.
I think the George Jarvis School. The next night, we went to the nunnery.
We did.
Or was that the night before?
No, that was the next night.
It was the next night.
Yeah.
And we met up with Beardo. Beardo gets scared.
Met up with Beardo. Beardo had a very strange noise with it. We walked around there, didn't we?
He was taller than we thought.
He was. He looked a lot younger than he does on
younger,
YouTube.
yeah.
Does that sound really bad? I don't mean that rude.
No,
we do.
Yeah.
And so he's a lot younger in real life than he
had
looks.
a lot of different ideas to us, didn't he? So he introduced us to his idea on investigating. We introduced him to it.
No, actually, he introduced us to his idea of investigating, and we pissed ourselves laughing.
We did.
Then we introduced him to ours, which he moaned about completely.
So,
but at least ours looked pretty.
Well, ours looks like Christmas.
Yeah.
Every day.
Oh, I wish it could be Christmas every day. Where he just went round with a tinkly arse.
He did, because all he uses is a bell.
Yeah, a little one of those reception goes like ding, 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 ding. And I was going, chip to table 1. Reception. Yeah.
Ring my bell. Ring my bell.
My bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. I thought of another song the other day, and I can't even remember where it was now.
Yeah.
I thought we should have sang that one to him.
Oh, no. We can't think of it
My
now.
ding-a-ling,
My
ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Should have done that one, that was
that's
it.
a bit inappropriate these days,
It is really, isn't it?
Probably wouldn't get away with that. So, yeah, and I think well, first of all, I broke the ice by bouncing my drone off the building, and it took us 20 minutes to go looking for it with Beardo.
Yeah.
Also, would you like to explain what's happened?
Sorry?
What would you like to explain what happened?
Oh, I don't know, Beardo can.
She crashed the drone.
He's not very subtle, is he?
I know.
Here I am going, let's be subtle about this. I pressed home button and it's supposed to come home.
But what she actually did was drive straight into this big, massive building. It just popped out.
It's like, it's just huge.
This was my first drone. It was. Notice the word, it was my first drone.
We might be able to get it back.
But then we were upstairs in the chapel and I didn't see the step because you know what I'm like. And I tripped over the step. But unfortunately, at my age, at 62, when you fall,
Yeah.
you've got a problem.
You do have a problem.
Yeah. Because it's either stabilise yourself from falling or hold on to your sphincter muscle.
Yeah.
You can't do both. Not my age. I haven't got that footage to give you guys. All right?
Beardo has.
I do have another bit of footage that happened earlier in the night, which I'll play. Similar.
Oh, there's a bell. It's just here.
It's just an afterthought.
Don't see how it works? Look. Oof.
We got a gas demon.
I love your bit of footage. You look on your face and the way you act. But do you know what? Do you know what I love about Alison is the fact she doesn't care what happens. You're not a princess about it, are you?
No, you can't be at my age.
You just give up. It's just like, oh well, so what? It's what happens. What happens, it happens.
Well, that
and
broke
it's
the
just...
wind. Well, that broke the ice, I meant. Same thing.
And I love it when Beardo walks off because he didn't want to be downwind of it. He wanted to be upwind.
Yeah, Beardo holds the first bit where I fall over. I hold the second bit. That was fun. And then what else did we do in England?
Oh, we did quite a few different places, didn't we? We did quite a few castles this time.
I took you back to Needpath.
Yeah,
Because you haven't done
Needpath.
Needpath.
No.
I did that with my sisters last time and it was quite interesting.
That was good.
Where else did we do?
Then
We
we
did a
went-
lot of Scotland, didn't we?
We did. Went up to Scotland, which was interesting.
Yeah.
I managed to have my haggis and my black pudding and my white pudding, and that was really nice. That was haggis, tatties, and neeps, which is lovely. So I was in my element.
I managed to have normal chips,
Losing my hat.
normal food.
My head's too big. Too much
It's a shame
hair.
there's not much brain in it.
I
though.
know.
It's not very well having a big skull.
I
but
know. That's what's so annoying. Is that there's nothing up there.
Having the pea in there. is
But I
not-
can't wear hats because I just can't, I think my head's too big, but there's
Yeah.
just nothing, it's all vacant. Empty space.
I think Closeburn in Scotland was interesting because I'm about to put that up.
Maybe.
Well, actually,
depends
I'm
on-
not because that's our last episode.
Yeah.
It's been edited, but it's our last.
You'll
episode.
see it when you see it, let's put it that way.
But it's done. It's just not up, not due for release yet. But I behaved really weird.
Yeah, you started.
Oh my god, I've
Keep
never been
eating
anything
food.
like it. You'd think
No.
I'd have drunk a whole bottle of wine. I hadn't drunk anything.
No.
But it was real childish, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it
I mean,
was.
I know I'm a child mentally.
But it was even more childish
This
than
was
childish.
more childish than
Yeah.
childish, and I just couldn't stop, and it was really weird. I think Closeburn was the weirdest one for me.
Still didn't have much in the way of happen, but I must admit, we didn't really have much happen
Anyway,
anywhere, but they were really all cool buildings.
they were great.
Absolutely. And we met
Yeah.
some great people.
We met up with Mythos as well.
We did. So he was supposed to be at Closeburn with us, but he had car trouble.
I think he's probably, once he watches the episode, Keg, I think he's probably going to be very grateful he wasn't there.
I think he probably would be. Yeah.
So, yeah, he unfortunately was very sick, and he had his car broke down. But he made a valiant effort still.
He did.
To come and see us and meet with us and sit down with us. And he travelled to do that, borrowed a car. He obviously didn't look well when he came.
Seriously wasn't
so
well.
We were so grateful. I mean,
him.
at the end of the day, he doesn't have to. We're two old ladies.
Exactly.
And we're clowns.
We are clowns.
We're clowns.
Yeah.
We get
we
that.
don't. We're not serious investigators.
No, you're clowns. You're not serious investigators.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I chose that. I did the serious investigating for 30 odd years. Trust me.
Yeah.
Right.
And you will be learning more about that in the future.
Yeah, we'll be doing podcasts. But I went. You know what? I'm at that age. I want to be a clown. I want to enjoy it. I just want to relax. I want to enjoy it.
Just one question.
So,
you did all that investigating for all those years.
Oh,
serious investigating.
30 odd
all right,
years, yeah.
all right, with your own
Yeah.
team. You had the Adelaide jail to yourselves, didn't you? For 10 years, you had the
Yeah.
Adelaide jail. All right,
Yeah.
you used all the basic things that they used to use back in the day. Even you started reel to reel, didn't you?
Even took notes with a pen.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? All right.
Paper.
Yeah, all right. And you did all the... Did you do the talky thing?
No, we never did the talc. I always
No?
thought that was a bit silly.
Okay. Maybe you didn't do that then.
No.
But you did other things.
Reel
all
to
right?
reel,
Reel to reel.
reel to reel ITC I used to do. We didn't have cassettes then.
No.
Cassettes never came into being. I remember them coming in.
Yeah.
My goodness,
So
how good were they?
you've done all that basic stuff.
Yeah.
All right. What did it
I
prove?
found out in 2008 that if you have a two-way, you can set your EMF meters off. Back then.
We'll be teaching
So,
our guests ever since.
We've been teaching our guests ever since, but it's unfortunately, I think back in the day, I think the problem is when I was doing the proper research and doing all that, there wasn't any internet. There wasn't a platform. There wasn't...
You couldn't share what you were doing.
Yeah, you couldn't
No.
share what you're doing. You just kept records for your own self.
Yeah.
On you.
But what did it prove? Did you
I
prove
don't think
anything?
we didn't even have computers back.
No. Can
No.
they just answer my freaking question?
I proved nothing, Keg.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
So, then why did they go into using the equipment?
Well, the equipment always was. We used to have EMF meters. There were the ones on the little string that you had little beep, 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 beep things with.
Okay. That's a bit
Cell
weird.
sensors, they were called,
Okay.
to be the exact name. They were all this EMF stuff, all this equipment. Yes, it works. It does work. You set a two-way off, it's going to go off. It works. But in our days, you were only using the equipment to just see if there was any leakage that could cause high EMF, or if it went off, it showed there was a change in the environment. That's all you used it for. You didn't talk to it.
No, it wasn't a ghost.
It was just showing you there's something going on.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's a change, whether it's natural or not. There is a change in the environment. But that is getting serious, Kag, and that will continue on another...
I just want to give people a taster of what it
of
could
what
be like.
we're going to be doing soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nothing of it is new.
No.
It's just somehow we all started talking to it. Moving time on, though. Also, England, I had a thought. Oh, our favourite investigation. How could we forget it?
What?
Nottingham.
Oh, yeah.
The caves.
Nottinghamshire Caves.
My goodness. How good was that?
We met up.
With 3 spires.
Or 23 spires, as we like
Well,
to call them.
he increased his spires as the night went on.
It did. Start off with 3 spires. I think it was like 92 by the time
Something
we
like
finished.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we met up with Lee and Craig from 3 Spires, and I can't say we got any serious investigating done. We did not stop laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And how cool is this?
It is. It's not actually cool. It's
did
actually.
we say there was a caterpillar somewhere?
There's a caterpillar. There's a bit moist in here.
Oh, look, there's a caterpillar. That's a code word.
In this cave.
Look who we've got with us tonight.
How are we?
We are being joined.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Is it 5?
We have to bend down
is
a
it
bit.
5
3 spires.
Three
Three spires.
Ah, 3 Spires.
Senile.
Lee and Craig from
Hey,
Three
Lee.
Spires.
Paranormal.
Why are we
Buongiorno.
orange? Why are we orange and they're white?
I don't know, because we...
That's because we are crap at filming. And I've got the light on them and not on us. Ooh, look.
Oh,
There we go.
There we go.
The thing about this video is that you guys have worked with some great people like Paranormal Quest and Amy's Crypt, some great duos, but, you know, I mean, you got the best ones here.
The best ones. And they're going to sing, aren't they?
they are going to sing.
Actually, that would be great, like for that. Mama just killed a man. Oh, that's not good.
Put a gun against his head.
Pulled my trigger, now he's dead.
This is just all.
Mama,
We just get it.
life is just. Don't worry, we will
get them
We'll get
later.
them later,
We'll get
and
them
we'll have a
later.
full song with them in it.
And Lee and Craig did the best rendition with us for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
With Craig's got a brilliant voice.
Oh, yes.
Puts us to shame. And Lee's hand language.
He's signing. Let's put it that way.
We'll
He's
go
signing.
out with that at the end of this video. I think
Yeah.
we'll add that at the end. So, for you. And I think that was brilliant.
I think the best thing though, that from the UK,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you were going to mention this now, but it was one of our accommodation places.
Oh my God. I forgot about that actually. Yeah, one of the places we stayed at. That was my choice, I think, because it looked so pretty. It had roses, like an old Tudor type style house.
Did it
black
look
and
anything
white.
like that when we got there?
No, we thought we were at the wrong place.
Yeah, it looked like a dump, didn't it?
Just a bit.
Yeah. Mhm.
And when we went in,
It doesn't look very nice.
it didn't look
either.
any better.
No, it was actually owned by a really old guy, wasn't it?
Farmer,
It was a farmer. Yeah.
which he still had his wellies on
He did.
when we went in.
Yeah.
And I went upstairs and I was unpacking, and Kag was getting really shitty with me.
I was.
You were shouting, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm working out my." I was getting shitty back. I thought, what's she hurrying me for?
I was like, just
Besides-
get downstairs
She
now.
was getting really shirty with me, and I'm getting shirty back, going, I have to get all the batteries together. I have to get everything together. I can't just I'm not just sitting here looking at my Facebook. And yeah, why were you getting shitty with me, Kag? Why were you hurrying me?
He was in the kitchen, which is next to the room that I was in, watching porn.
We won't say what was happening on the porn.
No. But it wasn't what I expected
Not
from
the type
B&B.
of thing you watch from B&B when you got guests.
So then he was telling us what we were going to have for breakfast, and then we actually made the
We
excuse that we're meeting
actually-
up with friends for
We decided we didn't want to eat there.
No. We don't know where those hands had been or those
I
eggs or
believe he was
anything
very
else.
good with cream.
He was very, I suppose he was very good with cream and marmalade. So we weren't,
Honey.
we're not
Honey,
interested.
not
Oh, yeah, it was honey, that was it. I'm like, no, I don't care.
Yeah, so we went down to the
So-
local area, which actually was really nice. I had the most disappointing coffee ever.
Well, that's because... when
Best photo ever, but...
If you want an iced mocha, you ask for an iced mocha. You don't ask for a mocha.
No, I'm sure I said
Because
that.
when you ask for a mocha, you get a hot one. And Alison was very disappointed when a hot mocha turned up. She's disappointed that what she didn't ask for then turned up. Well, what you did ask for turned up and it wasn't what you was hoping for. So, a little bit disappointed, a little bit grumpy face on that one, but that was funny.
And I think that was it, really, for this year, because we got back end of September. And October rolled around, and that left us alone.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, September, October, November, December's left us alone when it should have been looking at Michael. But
Yeah, but we're not going to, that's just...
we're not going to go back.
We're not going to go there.
So I think the rest of the year has been quite quiet. We normally try and fit in some investigations in Australia. We haven't, but we are going to fit one more investigation in before the year is out. We're going to fit one Australian investigation in before it finishes. And that is on Thursday, which is probably already passed by the time I get this out here.
Yeah.
And we're returning to Silverstone Railway Station.
Yeah.
which we've done with Amy and Jared before. And cause I've got to go and pick my daughter up from Melbourne. So we thought, you know what, on the way, I am going to go and do at least one investigation. So we decided
Well,
to go
normally you
back.
do Arradale, don't you? But we thought we'd do something different
I don't want
this
to keep
year.
pushing, because Erie Nate's really, because we do know the people who own it. And he's been really accommodating. Every Christmas I go over there and I stay in Ararat to pick my daughter up. And I said to Nate, hey, can I come and investigate Arradale? Do you mind? And he has been absolutely wonderful, because he puts a guide on for me. And he pays, I offer.
Yeah, you do. You
But
never...
because we do him here. We don't do you, Nate. We do show you around. I think because he comes over and,
we put him on our tools.
We know each other. And, if he ever comes over here, he's quite welcome to do the same in any of our environments as well. So he's been really good. But we thought we'd do something a bit different for a change.
Yeah, we just thought we'd be nice.
Go back to Surveston. We've done it before, and let's go back and do it again.
So Alison is going on the way to pick her daughter up.
Yep.
I've got the hairdressers in the afternoon, so now I'm going to dash. Well, not dash, because 3.5 hours driving, or 3 and a bit hours driving is not a dash. 3.5 hours there, or 3 and a bit hours there.
Same back again the next
investigating.
morning.
Same back the next morning.
So that was, she comes on the phone, but
just so
she's
you
never
guys,
the same on the phone, is it, guys?
Just so you guys could get another episode
before the end of the. Well, it won't be done before the end of the year.
It'll be
but,
New Year sometime. But, probably by the time I honestly get around to do it,
that
like
one
March,
probably easy to put together, so it might
March,
even be
April, probably.
Yeah. So, guys, if you know, all you Australians out there, if you know anywhere that you can get us into, all right, that you think we don't mind paying. Legally.
We don't mind
Happy to pay the full whack, all right, then let us know, comment below, where you would think, White's trying to come back on the gag. Oh, I've still got my apple left, have you?
No, I've got water.
That was water.
Yeah, whatever.
Then definitely put below where you think we can go. We're looking for more Australian places next year. As I say, there's 52 weeks in a year. You lot have come to expect an episode every week. 52 weeks in a year. We go away, we do 10 in America. We go to England, we do 10 over there. That's 20. So we need some more ideas, guys. All right, Kate. Well, I think that's about as much as we can cover. Yeah, I'm getting into my Yorkshire accent because we're getting ready for going back to England next year.
Duck.
Might not be till September, mind you.
E-bag-on.
Yeah. America in May, though. We just got to wait for the tickets. We're waiting for the flights to come on sale.
Yeah.
But it'll probably mid-May, I think we're looking at going. So, and then hopefully 2025, if we're lucky, will yield better stuff, but I just don't trust yours anymore.
No.
I just don't trust you, 2025.
No, we need to see
We've
everything.
been ruined by years before.
I want to see the small print.
Yeah.
You know that little tiny print that you really have to get a magnifying glass? I want to see
so many bad
that.
experiences with the years before you. 2020 onwards has just ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we're going to go. Look, hopefully I get this out before Christmas because we're wearing all the Christmassy stuff and it looked rather silly if we got it out afterwards. But if we don't, if there's some slim chance I don't get my editing done, then have an awesome Christmas or holidays, whatever, happy holidays.
Whatever you
celebrate, then hopefully it's a happy one.
Happy whatever it is.
Yeah.
Those that are by yourself on Christmas Day, if they just go out before Christmas,
yes,
go to Beardo Gets Scared, who's in the UK. He has got a list of times when different people are going to be on, so it's don't be not alone at Christmas.
Yeah.
So please go on there. There are people. Times are a bit awkward for Australia, but there are times you'll be able to watch it if you're by yourself.
Yeah, I think Paranormal Quest is going to be.
Paranormal Quest is going to be on as well.
Side Eye Guy's got a spot.
Side Eye Guy's is coming on. It's his Christmas Eve or his Christmas. Our Christmas morning
Yeah.
is UK's Christmas Eve, I think. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So he's travelling to England on
Yeah.
Boxing Day. So go to Side Eye Guy, go to Beardo's page, get the times. Don't be alone this Christmas. And just, that we're thinking about if anybody's going through a tough time.
Because there's a lot. Keep your
And
pecker
you're not
up.
the only ones, believe us, guys.
It's like...
You're not the only ones.
We're not going to go into all the rest of the stuff that's happened.
Oh, no. That's only part of what's happened
that's
this year.
a very small bit that we're happy to talk about. There's a lot more behind the scenes. So, enjoy. And if we don't see you, which we hope we will, because, well, try and come on live every now and again. But have a happy new year. Remember, step very carefully into 2025. Don't let it get the better.
No.
Teach it straight away.
Yeah, train it
Who's
quickly.
boss? Not them. Not it.
It.
Them. Who knows these days? So, all right, we're going to go. I'm going to go and get some more water. And
this time I'm actually drinking water.
Yeah, well, that's debatable. And I will see you next time. I will. I don't know about cake. I love that. I will see you next time.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Catch you later. Bye. Have a great time.
Too late. That's a better octave, isn't it?
My time has come. Send shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. Lee's got to go.
I do need a wee.
Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
Mama,
I
don't want to die. I
sometimes wish I'd never been born at all.
I can't go any higher. The security card's gonna be
I see a little silhouette of a man, scalaboosh, scalaboosh, to the fandango. But the lightning very, very frightening me.
Galileo,
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 Galileo
Figaro, Malefico.
No, you forgot I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life for this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go.
Let him go.
Bismillah, we will not let him go. No, mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma mia, let me go.
Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
His name is Bozo.
Oh, yeah, I bet you didn't expect that.
Cool. Well, we did.
Coming to Britain's Got Talent next year.